Hi there everyone, Thomas McIntosh here for British Magic Time. So in the first week of this 3 booster league I managed to do one match, which wasn't great. So we're going to open up another booster because we passed the Saturday cutoff, and this week I'll try and cram in a few more games. So here we have standard booster. We've got Shiny Angel armor there. Haven't opened one of those yet, so it'd be nice to see how that is. Let's have a look what we've got here. So we've got Swamp Banner Servo, drop those up there. So we're looking to see if there's anything to expand the black-white value-y sort of fabricated deck that we've got there. Our blue last time was almost up to scratch, but didn't quite get there, and red and green didn't have much in. So do we get just black and white cards that are going to make this deck better, or do we find some things which tip the pool in the direction of one of these other colours we're not playing at the moment? So Lawless Broker is a fine 3-drop. Dromedary, seeing as we don't play sideboarded games, these are 1-game matches, so that's almost useless because that's much more of a sideboard card. Puzzle Knots can be good, but not playing red, so get very little value out of it. That's right. Ooh, some removal. Now that is pretty good. So we've got Harrier, fine. Reunion, that's okay. So. Get there. Sky Skiff. I mean, we're a relatively aggressive deck, but it's not a fantastic vehicle, and we've already got a is it 1 or 2 vehicles we've got in here? I think it's just the one. I think it's just the Blister Charger we got in there. Yeah, just the Blister Charger, and I think the Blister Charger's better than the Sky Skiff, so probably not that. Gremlins, fine. Tyrbollet Tutor, no. Ooh, Bizarre Barge. Now, is that better than... The question is that going to be better than the Blister Charger? It's 4 versus 5, you draw a card, it becomes a 5/5 instead of a 6/6 crew. 3 is the same. Well, that's worth debating. Possibly not, depending. Ceremonious Rejection, and okay. This guy's pretty good, 4RX, so I mean at the moment I'm not really seeing anything. We've only got sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards not in our colours. So I think I'm happy to say this pool should stay white-black this week. But just so if we shove these aside, the colours what we are not playing, and then have a look at how we improve our pool with this great rare that we've just picked up. Great for limited, of course. It's not really got any value in Constructor or anything, but there we are. That's how we go. So if we lay out our deck as is, and we can see how it will be improved. So we've currently got your 1-drop there, which is it can be okay. It's good for crewing. Very good 2-drop, fine 2-drop, Glint Sleep, which is excellent. The Hawk, the Mind Rot is definitely a candidate for being chucked in favour of something. I can see another 3-drop down here that might be a very good replacement. Iron League Steed is good. We like artifacts in this deck, especially for things like the Daredevil. And we've already got a Harrier, so we opened one, but that's Mastodon's good. Scavenger, I don't know whether that's worth replacing. Combat Trick, Inventor's Goggles, both on 1. Impeccable timing. Midnight Oil was very good in the 1 match we played with it. Get out of here, cards that aren't in there yet. The Blister Charger, which is fine. Holy Conclusion, which is fine. And we've got our lands underneath the hub. So, in terms of potential things, I really think this guy definitely wants to come in. There's a 2/3 for 3 that just means we can drain some life if they play a non-creature spell. I mean, it's good. I think it's definitely better than Mind Rot, so I think that would immediately suggest itself to me as a swap. We swap that Mind Rot out, because Mind Rot's fine in a sealed format, but it sometimes just does literally nothing, and a creature which can attack and block and have an effect is quite nice. I think also the very strong case for bringing in the Dai Young, just more removal. But what would we swap it for is the question. I mean, do we swap it for the Night Market Lookout? Do we get slightly less aggressive? So the Night Market Lookout can be good, but it often trades with a lot of servos. And it's good if you're very, very aggressive. This isn't really a very, very aggressive deck, so Dai Young could well be better. So we could try switching that out. So then we have, well, we've gone up a creature and down a creature, so we've got the same amount of creatures. So the question is, do we want to swap Bazaar Barge for the Charger? I mean, it is a 4-drop instead of a 5-drop. Ballista Charger is more aggressive. This seems a bit more like it's a grindy, value-y deck, because we've got the Midnight Oil, the Dai Young, Tidy Conclusion, Scavenger, Daredevil. So I would be inclined to try switching out the Bazaar Barge and see, because it does draw us a card. Yeah, it might be worth, because we do already have sort of 3 5-drops and a 6-drop, so we were a bit 5-drop heavy in this deck. It might be better to go to 4 because we've only got 3 at 4 at the moment. Yeah, let's try that out, see how that works. Now, so that goes in the 4-drop slot with Midnight Oil. I suppose it's sort of cycling for a card first and then does other stuff later. Okay, so we've had a couple of mild upgrades. I like Kamal, I like Dai Young. Do we want to bring in the Lawless Broker, another 3-drop? If we did, what would we take out for it? I mean, the Gearshift Ace is okay, but we've only got 1 vehicle. Do we want to go down a 2-drop for a 3-drop in this deck? It does make us a little bit more grindy and a little bit less aggressive. Again, at which point does the Built to Last become worse? Clearly not bringing in the Dromedary, and I don't think we want another Harrier, unless we swapped out a Harrier for a Mastodon. But it is, again, good to have the artifact synergies, so I don't know if we want to do that either. So I think, with some rather minor changes there, it has to be said, that might be it for our changes. So, an OK deck gets slightly better. What do you reckon of my choices? Would you have done anything differently, having seen the cards we've got available? Meanwhile, I'll try and get a few more matches in this week with the deck and test it out against a few more opponents. So, see you next time.